Welcome all. In this video we will learn about circular queue. So this video I will divide in two phases. So in first phase I will discuss about what is the need of circular queue, okay, and in second phase I will discuss how we can insert or delete element in circular queue. So let us start with the first phase. So in previous video we already have discussed about a simple queue, okay. So let us understand the limitation of simple queue, then we can overcome that limitation by circular queue. So what we have done in previous video, that when we insert any element, let us take for this example. So now if front end, here only one element at pointing to first position and 20 element first and rear both pointing to that. Let me add one more element. So I will add 30, okay. So our rear pointer will now come here. Let me insert one more element and one more, 40 and 50. So now my rear pointer will pointing to the this position, and we have first position empty because we have deleted in this tab. So let us take a condition. If I want to add one more element in this situation for simple queue, so it will display overflow as we discussed in the algorithm also, that so because this will display overflow, but actually there is some space, so we can utilize that space, but due to limitation of circular queue, simple queue, we cannot perform that operation. So that is the limitation of simple queue, and this limitation we can overcome by circular queue. So now we will go into the second phase of our this video. So circular queue, in which queue ends are joined together, okay. So both the ends, front and rear, both are ends are joined together like this. So I can draw like this. So this both end are joined together, or we can say in another way, that is your first element just come after last element. So this is the element. So this is the definition of circular queue. So in this case, if we have a element like again taking the example of previous case, so 20, 30, 40 and 50. So our front is pointing to here and rear is pointing to here. So if I want to add one more element, so I can add one more element in circular queue. That is not possible in the simple queue. So if I want to insert any element, for example 60, that we can insert here at first position. So this is our index position, okay. So this is also possible. Let me take, so front is pointing to initially here, okay. So 20, 30, 40, 50, and we can insert our rear pointer here and element here. So both the definitions, circular queue, both ends are joined together, and second definition is first element just comes after first element, okay. So that is front is here and rear is here. So our first element just come after the last element, okay. So now we will understand as we done in the previous video also, that insert and delete operation in circular queue. So let us take, for example, I am taking the example. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So initially first front and rear both have a value -1 and pointing to here. So if I want to insert any new element, okay, so let us draw the diagram also. So first, So I am inserting 10 here, so our front will point here, and rear is also increased by one value, 3 4. Okay, so now again I want to insert 3 element, okay, in one. Okay, so I am entering 10 20 30 40 and 50. So I am filled the circular queue completely. So location is 0 1 2 3 and 4. So our front is here and our rear is here. Now I will delete 3 element from the first position, so it will looks like this. Okay, so only 2 element will remain here. So front is here and rear is here. Okay, so I deleted this all element. Let me give the index position also. So in this case, if I want to insert any new element again, so I can do that. That is not possible in previous, that is simple queue. So I can insert that element also. So 40 and 50. So first our front is pointing to here. So if I want to insert any new element, it will come here because the both ends of queue are connected. So front is pointing to here and rear is pointing to here. You can still utilize this 2 value also. So this is all about circular queue. Hope you understand this, and if you have any doubt, you can just write in our comment box. Thank you all. See you in next video.